Farmer Wendell Shulman knows that most of what he is starting to plant this year will eventually travel far from his cornfields in Illinois.
We're the largest corn producer in the world. We're the best supply. We have the best infrastructure in the world to deliver that.
Shulman says demand for U.S. corn used to feed livestock is up worldwide, except in the third largest market for it, China.
We went from just minimal sales over there to some rather pretty significant ones over the 2 or 3 years. Now all of a sudden this year it's dropped back to almost nothing.
That drop is because China is rejecting shipments that include seed company Syngenta's Agrosure Viptera, a genetically modified trait that Shulman says, like other GMO seeds, gives farmers many advantages.
They're effective. They help us produce a better quality crop. Some of it increases yield, some of it lowers costs, some of it increases qualities, some of it helps improve the environment we limit the amount of pesticides we use.
Though Shulman does not use the specific Syngenta seed, he knows a thing or two about GMO corn. He has a PhD in plant breeding and has served as past chairman of the U.S. Grains Council. He's traveled to China several times to represent U.S. farmers and believes the difficulty in getting China to accept this trait of GMO corn has more to do with the Chinese bureaucracy than the product itself.
They haven't approved it, so they won't accept it. Basically, they know there's nothing wrong with it.
And in the past, if China really needed the corn, they would kind of look the other way and take any kind of corn.
Grain analyst contributing editor Craig Turner says corn prices initially dropped once news of the Chinese rejection spread.
And at the time, corn was trading maybe $4.20, $4.30. And after China basically said, we're not going to take this corn, there's real concern we're going to go below $4.
The price has since rebounded despite continued restrictions in China. But farmer Wendell Shulman says even though the situation has not negatively affected prices, it has cast a shadow over farmers who use the trait and grain companies that accept it.
You almost have to be foolish to be a grain company now to want to try and send corn to China, because there's only about 2% of the total market that's planted to this trait. But it's planted all over the country. It's just dispersed randomly. So it's very hard to source corn that you can be sure doesn't have some of this in there.
Shulman says to provide stability, he would like to see an international standard on accepting GMO corn, which could end the uncertainty farmers face in the marketplace so they can focus more on that other great uncertainty, the weather. Kane, Farabaugh, VOA News, Chicago.